Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica. I am a 7th year special education teacher in Wisconsin. It is April 5th and Monday, April 8th is the solar eclipse. I also have a sinus infection, so please ignore my very red nose. I am so excited for the solar eclipse. And News to You already had the solar eclipse as the weekly article, so I thought I would show you what I'm doing for the solar eclipse on Monday. So this is my plan for the entire day. So my morning work is the normal things that my students do when they come in, and my morning starts with my more self-contained students, so this is a struggle. So like we're still finishing up the March papers because we were on spring break, which is fine. And then I have another that's working on like just a quick math problem each day. And then LLI book, I've got one group doing orange, so this is like a level B or an A. And then I have another group doing green, and I have to swap this out because we read this today and I think it was a F. Yes, F. And LLI has kind of fallen out of favor across many districts because it relies a lot on context clues, but I don't use it as like my actual intervention. I just use it as a quick leveled reader that we spend like maybe 5 minutes a day on. It just gives us more practice with our words and our sight words. Like I'm not relying on that as my only mode of instruction. And then we have our calendar. What day is it? This is our unique learning system word wall. We do our math talk board. So this is from Rachel Burnett. There are 38 more days of school. How crazy is that? I missed explaining what the weather is, but that's just part of News to You that the students complete on their Chromebook every single day. So they go through and they pick the day, the month, the weather, and then they dress a character for the weather. It's in another one of my unique learning system videos too, if you're interested in that. And then we have calendars from the unique learning system that we mark the day of the week on it. So then the students are counting up. So if it's like, I don't remember what day it is, but if it's like day 130, then they write it on the paper, and then the next day they would write 131. So then they're navigating a calendar, but also counting up and then tracking how many days we've been in school. And then we're going to do a little headband. Simple little freebie I found on TPT, just to get us interested and in the mood for the solar eclipse. And then we're hopping right into the News 2 weekly article. I think this is on basic, and so this is the PDF version right now, but I use the interactive version so that I can touch it and then it reads it to the students. And we usually will click here to learn more. They already have videos and everything picked out, so I don't have to worry about pre-watching videos to make sure there's nothing inappropriate, which is super fantastic. Talks about path of totality, so we're like over here, so we don't necessarily have to worry about shutting down schools. Like I know a lot of people actually don't have school on Monday because they're afraid of people are going to be staring at the sun. We've gone through the entire article. We are doing the toast later, but that's not in the morning. So when we've done the entire article, we do the jokes, we do the game. So this is interactive on the smartboard too. We do this in the smartboard. I don't do the puzzle or the Sudoku with my current students, but I have in the past. And then we just talk about these questions. And then we're going right to the extension activity. Some days I wait and I do the extension activity on a different day. But today, of course, we're going to be all in it. So it's just more information about solar eclipses, astronauts, astronomers, stuff like that. And then we're doing the game show. So again, that's still News to You. And it's in Joey's locker, which I think a lot of people don't really use, but I love it. So you can assign these if you use the unique learning system to the students individually. So I often will assign the memory game to them individually because they like to play it on their own. And then we do the game show together. Rocket! Triangle! Etc., etc. And eventually somebody wins. It's great fun. And the nice thing is, today is an A day. So for a lot of my students, they have art, which is an hour-long class, and some of them have gym, so they're gone from me for an hour and a half. On Monday, it's a B day, and we literally have nothing except for guidance. So we'll have plenty of time to do all of this stuff. So then we're going to do the moon and the sun and the Brad activity. which is this. So color, cut, use your brad so that you can practice moving the moon away from the sun, making your own eclipse, which is a freebie from To Learn. So there's actually 3 versions, but we're just doing the simplest one right there. And then we're gonna make the pinhole projector, which is from News to You. So I just print out the cover sheet, and then all the directions are on the News to You website, and I can just put that up on the smartboard and it all reads it to us. But basically, so all you need is a thumbtack, an index card, a piece of paper, and some rocks. So very, very simple. Picture directions, very fun. I hope we have sun. Otherwise, all of this is going to be for nothing. But I guess we can hope that the weather cooperates. Then we're doing the sun craft, which is also News to You. Basically just black paper and then orange, yellow, and red paint. And then we're doing our normal math lesson. Yes, boo. Social skills group comes in and we're doing a blue kit. I picked this one. B-Days, we always do blue kits, and I love doing blue kits because I can purposely pick the games that I know the kids don't like. Sometimes I try to make them upset so that we can then work through our problems, and it gets very competitive, and we just work on not being a sore loser, being a grateful winner, playing cooperatively, not being upset when the technology is going wrong or somebody's stealing their points. And this one is simple enough and related to our solar eclipse. I have 2nd, 3rd, and 5th graders that do it. So I kind of have a wide range of reading abilities. So this is simple enough. And then generally everyone's lunching and recessing, but I have a different group at that time. And I don't know if I'm going to do something with them eclipse like, or if I'm going to just do their normal stuff. I haven't decided yet. And then later I have, this is a reading mastery group. I'm doing their normal, and then I have a guided reading, and then same thing with the blue one, which is right after. They're doing their normal, and then we have a guided reading. They're just little guided reading sets. Sorry, that's my phone charm that our district has in the library for checkout. And then this one is on rockets. And of course, my book display is spacious, and our library only has 1 actual book on the eclipse, and I checked it out first. And then I'm pretty sure the entire school is going outside with eclipse glasses at about that time after blue group is done. I'm not quite sure, but it's near the end of the day because that's when it's happening. And then we're gonna make solar eclipse toast. It's very similar to the bear toast that we've already made. I just know that my students aren't going to be eating blueberry jam, and they're not going to eat whole wheat either. So we're doing white bread and we're doing Nutella, and then the rest of this should follow the directions and the steps that they have. And then I want to do a sensory bin, but I haven't quite decided what I'm doing, and I'm stopping at the Dollar Tree after this. And then we're doing our News to You papers, which is just a certain amount of activities that I choose to do every week with the kids. But it's all eclipse, moon, space related to the article that we just read. There's like, I don't know, 20-ish pages the students do every week. And we just do it at a certain time every day. Yay, News to You! And then I also have this all about the solar eclipse that I'm going to do at some point in the day. So it's a free, this is the level A book. So for here, I'll give the kids all the pictures, distribute them equally, and then I'm going to be reading the non-level A book, but then they can just match solar eclipse and solar eclipse, because like right here, a solar eclipse is when the moon blocks out the sun. A solar eclipse happens about once every 18 months. Like, some of these words are too big for us, so I'll read them this version, but they'll have the pieces for the errorless version and use the errorless book. It'll all work out. And then this is not the exact shirt. It's by Workplace Pro, but it's basically this design. I'm pretty sure this t-shirt palace stole it from Workplace Pro, but anyways, it's basically uniqueness is out of this world, but I think it's maybe acceptance is out of this world, autism awareness. It's at my house somewhere. I have to find it because the whole school bought the shirts last year basically, and we're all wearing them Monday. Okay, let's go check out Dollar Tree and see what they have for the sensory bin. I don't have that much for space here, and the stuff I do have for space is not durable enough to go in either shaving cream and water, and that's what I'm feeling like doing this week. I have black beans in here right now because we were still doing March Madness, like basketball. And like, if worse comes to worse, black could obviously be our outer space, but I'd like to do something different. These giant erasers are so cool. Jolly Rancher, Reese's, Cheez-Its, Pop-Tart. But that's what we actually need. So I didn't find anything really exciting besides that pack of erasers. So I guess if you want to see what I end up doing for my sensory bin of the week, make sure you're following my Instagram because I'm sure I'll post it there. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.